We were evaluating the session, and what I forgot to mention is a few quick recap, because it's a lot of information going in. So to summarize this, key takeaway number 1. When we're talking about private keys, very, very insanely big numbers, just as much or nearly as much as atoms in the known universe. Guessing somebody's private key equals as being hit by a comet within 2 seconds. Of course, without cheating. Secondly, this is an algorithm, hash function, easy to calculate, well, not entirely easy, of course, easy to calculate into one direction, but impossible to reconstitute towards the very original output. So you can go from input to output, but output you have no idea, did it came from this direction, did it came from that direction, did it hit with that speed, you have no idea. So, one-way function, easy to calculate, but impossible to calculate return. So thirdly, very cool that we have very private numbers, and basically the private key is the same as the public key, and that you can make multiple public keys based upon the speed and direction. But how the hell are we going to use it? So we're going to use it by signing transactions with your private key and by receiving transactions with your public key. So your public key is out there in the open, your private key is only there for you. The only private thing in a public blockchain is your private key. All the other things are known. So this big ass number is the only private thing that you keep for yourself. And because you are most likely not able to remember this very big sequence of zeros and ones, they gave you 12 to 24 words, which are of course just this number, which is of course just this number, which is of course just this number, which you can use to transfer transactions by playing ball in the blockchain game. That's a third key takeaway. We use public and private keys to send and receive transactions. Most importantly, watch the next movies, and that's where actually the learning starts happening. Watch them once, watch them twice, watch them 20 times, but before you start next session, truly understand each sentence and find that neighborhood kid to explain it to.